What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real, and I'm joined as always by my guy, Jay Money. What's up, Jay?
What's up with it, y'all? Y'all know what it is, man, every single day. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a little three game card, we're still gonna try to find some value in here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some in play they can have, try to put some money in y'all pocket, man.
For sure, man. I seen your Twitter, man. Plus, I have to see this Twitter. I know the bets because I write them down too. You ate yesterday, man. We ate yesterday. Yesterday was a nice day, man. Stuffed our belly, shit. Even my wife made a bet yesterday in the football game that I stayed off of. You know what I mean? She made some money. So yesterday was a decent Monday, man, to start the week off.
Yeah, it was a nice one, man. Really only had like two losers. I wish I had to mess with college yesterday. A couple of terrible beats on Cal State Fullerton and on Long Beach State. I can't believe Long Beach State didn't cover. That one was at 5.5, and then late fouls, bro. And they ended up losing by 6. So that was real bad. I probably shouldn't even. I lost both of the college basketball games yesterday, but only two losses in NBA. So yesterday, the NBA was real nice to me yesterday. So I hope to keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Keep building confidence and keep riding it.
Hell yeah, man. How about them Kings yesterday, man? You called that first quarter Bulls, nice shit, man. Then the Kings, I was looking at the game like, man, I'm hopping on the second half, guaranteed. When I seen it, mine's 4.5. I'm like, the Kings ain't about to lose to this Bulls team. And sure enough, man, the Kings pulled it out, man. The second half and the full game, bro. So I was loving that Kings play, but man, nice call in that first quarter Bulls, bro. That was a brilliant call, man. That shit came through with no problem. You didn't have to sweat that out at all.
Yeah, that was a tough one, and that's exactly why I didn't take the Bulls full game because I was scared of it. But I ain't gonna say I knew, but I had a good feeling they would come out playing at least kind of well. You know what I'm saying? But they had an absolutely terrible second half. You know what I'm saying? They were even up after they were up by like I think by like 8 or 10 points at the half. So they were playing good. They absolutely came out and had an absolutely terrible third quarter. And once you let them get the momentum, and I saw them come back and get it to closer to 2, and they took the lead and pretty much took off from there. So the fact that the Bulls end up losing that game by 19 points, almost 20 points, that's just absolutely terrible. They came out playing good. But that was a nice call on you. The only thing that matters, especially when you got full game, is the final score. And if you look at the final score, it looks like Sacramento, you know what I'm saying, blew them out. But it was a little bit closer than that. But they end up getting that momentum and running away with it. The Wizards, they surprised me. They end up came back and damn near covered against the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers blowing them out by like 20 points, bro. It was on the road to a cruising to a victory, and then Washington came back and was damn near covering that shot. It looked like Bill had hit he missed a late 3, which probably would have got them to cover. So I know if you had Washington plus 6, you was hoping he made that 3, but he missed it, and then they dribbled the timeout. But it almost looked like Washington was supposed to cover in that game. I don't know what was going down, but it almost seemed like Indiana was trying to let them come back and cover the spread. I was watching the game at the end. It was real crazy. It's almost like they was trying to let Bill make this shot as well. That was real crazy to end in the Indiana game.
No doubt, man. Welcome on in, everybody, to the chat. My shit froze, but before it froze, I did see Larry's and Cinnamon Rock and Abba Zabba. So what's up, people, everybody who in chat? I'm trying to pull it back up right now. But while that's loading back up, man, another game yesterday, man, that was a little heartbreaker for me, man, was that Warriors game, man. They're supposed to win by 10.5. They had that game, man. They blew that shit at the end. They didn't care. They already figured they had the victory. But I was just like, damn, man, do something. That was hurt. That one hurt me. That little shit right there. That didn't cover. And LA Heat, man, just like we thought, man. The Heat covered the game yesterday. LeBron didn't, you know what I mean? They didn't do what we thought they were going to do. Well, what everybody was expecting LeBron to come out there and blow them away. But I figured he's playing his good friend. The Heat had a opportunity to actually win that game as well. So they covered. That was you on Heat, right? Plus the points as well?
No, I gave it out as a lean. I didn't even put that on my Twitter. Even though I gave it out as a lean, I didn't play it because it's kind of sort of what that my play was for me. If you get what I was saying, I was pretty much saying Lakers money line. So based on what I was saying, I pretty much nailed it. I said I think that the Lakers will win, but I feel like they'll let the Heat cover the spread. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be damned. That's exactly what happened. So if you really took my advice, you would either took the Lakers money line. You would have took the Heat plus the points. Either way, you would have cashed. But I didn't even put that on my Twitter because I didn't play it in any way. But, maybe I should have because I definitely gave it out as a lean. So, I felt kind of nice after I saw the final score of that one. I felt kind of nice. I feel like I called that one perfectly, but I couldn't take the Heat in that spot. I probably will be fading them tomorrow, but we'll get to that later. And, I told you, but I was on Minnesota plus a 10.5. You had the Warriors pretty much looking ahead to the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Which we know they could have covered this spread, but for some reason I just had a feeling that Minnesota would keep it close. So I'm liking Minnesota right now. I'm hoping they do well for me in the next few days here. Already got some stuff that I'm eyeing on. I had the under in that Dallas and Orlando game, and I'm talking about they held the Magic to 13 points, bro, in the third quarter. So I mean, they locked down defensively. The Mavs did on Orlando, held them to 76 points of the total full game. So that was pretty impressive by the Mavs defense right there to hold them a team in today's NBA to 76 points. That was a pretty nice one.
Yeah, that was decent as well. And another game that I ended up thought I beat the line with the Pelicans plus 7.5 yesterday. Man, that shit didn't matter. That line dropped all the way down to plus 2.5. And the Celtics still came through and won by 13 points. So, man, this Pelicans team, that's a couple teams in this NBA. You know, we'll get on it today. It's a small card, so we'll be able to talk about some of this shit. But it's a couple of these teams, man, this NBA that just have to make some trades, have to fix something. And why is my hat always crooked on? I turn it left and go right, turn it right. You telling you, Jay, man, I got a crooked ass head or something, man. My head lopsided. I don't know. The doctor must have snatched me out the wrong way when I was born because my hat's be feeling all crooked and shit. But anyway, I was just fixing my shit. But yeah, man, that game right there, bro. That game right there, Celtics just ran away with it and won that game. But let's get on some shit right now, man. Let's start breaking down these games that's getting ready to come up, bro. Matter of fact, real quick, you want some college, man? I'm on Penn money line, man. I end up calling into the show last night that BMOC and Blackjack have, and he suggested Penn. I was already leaning Penn too. They matched up a little well. I mean, shit, the game is still early though, but right now Penn is holding their own in this game. You got some college plays? Let's get ready to kick off before these
Yeah,
NBAs.
yeah, I'm on a couple, man. I'm on Yale minus the points. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't see Penn win that game straight up. I mean, it could happen. They are at home, but I on the little parlay, I took Villanova on the money line. I don't see them losing this game. If anything, I would have took Penn plus the points, but taking the money line is a little out there. I mean, and if they're down, if Villanova is down in the second at halftime, I'm definitely gonna take Villanova second half. But I mean, Penn could come out, but I mean, I couldn't see them beating Villanova. It would take a pretty strong effort. They got to play a full game, pretty much perfect game to beat Villanova tonight. So I know Villanova hadn't been playing that well, but I don't know. I'm not so high on Penn. They're a good team, but depending on who they're playing. But I'm definitely on Yale minus the 13 or 13 and a half, whatever you want to call it. It should be close. And then I took one other one. I took New Mexico. I know they've been bullshitting, but they are back at the house. Colorado only played 2 road games. You know what I'm saying? I know they're 7-1, but the sharp money is on New Mexico in this one. I didn't even take the points. I took New Mexico money line. These were all small plays. To be honest with you, a lot of this college, especially after yesterday, it pissed me off. This was a real light day for me today, but that is what I'm on in college. We can get on this Rockets game if you're ready.
Yeah, no doubt. In college, I'm also on Denver. Telling one of my guys, man, one of my friends, man, told me to take Denver, so I jumped on Denver. That game starts at what time is this Denver game? Come on, I know. Yeah, it's not on right now. It's a late game, 6 o'clock Pacific time, so 9 o'clock Eastern time. I did hop on Denver plus the points. Also, I was leaning New Mexico, man. I might have to tell you on that on Jay, so I might hop on that with you. Yeah, man, let's keep these games, bro. Let's get to this game, man. Blazers and Rockets, bro. This was a game that had me scratching my head. I didn't even want to cap it. If the card was more games on the card tonight, I probably wouldn't even play this game. That's just because I'm a Blazer fan, and the Rockets has been burning me and been doing me dirty on me throughout the season. Blazers beat the Rockets last time in Houston. They won 104-85, but they have no heart in that game, and they still have Melo on the court. The Rockets are Blazers are 5-7 on the road. Blazers are 0-5 ATS last 5 road games. Rockets 18-7 last 25 games playing the Blazers. But like I said, none of this stats, none of this shit really fucking matter. I think the Rockets on the revenge tonight. I see somebody in chat today that either Rockets lose outright or they win by 15. I was leaning to the Blazers at first, but I see they also put Eric in the lineup. He's going to start tonight, so they're looking for a spark out of him and some points. I lean first half. Well, I didn't lean first half. I did just jump on the first half over, and I'm still leaning full game over, but I haven't made that play yet.
Yeah, I lean the Rockets in this game, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough one to call, but then when you go back and look at everything, yeah, Portland, they were in a huge funk, you know what I'm saying, before they won their past 2 games, which they got back. They were at home. They're not at home tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is a revenge spot, and this is a total circle the wagon spot for the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be a few days ago, but they came out, you know what I'm saying, came out a little flat, whatever, tried to come back late or whatever. But a lot of these games they've been playing probably shouldn't have been close. But they just had a tough 3 game road trip against 3 good teams, and they went 0-3. You know what I'm saying? All those games went under. So, I mean, they have to do something, put Gordon in the star lineup, something that muster up some offense. They scored 91, 91, and 104. You know what I'm saying? They got to do better than that. It doesn't matter if it's the Rocks or anybody. You have to score more points than that in today's NBA. So, I mean, I know that the Blazers won the past 2, but I feel like this is the Rockets' turn to be in now they coming back to the house, and it's a total circle the wagon spot. So it's just like Portland was when they were playing Phoenix that day. You know what I'm saying? They had been losing. They had lost 3 straight, came back home, and a must win pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose too many games in a row, especially when you're supposed to be a playoff contender. I see the Rockets in this game. I didn't bet it, but I lean the Rockets this way, minus the 6.5. It's a little high spread, especially the way Houston been playing, but I would have to take the Rockets in this game, but I didn't bet it. I would only I lean towards the Rockets though. They should get the job done tonight versus Portland.
No doubt. I'm looking at the chat right now. Underdog said thanks. He hopped on the Kings last night, no doubt. I see Ski Profit saying Blazers plus 6.5. You know what to do. Also, Portland played good teams when they were losing. When they were losing, Portland played good teams when they were losing. You're right. Portland had a little tougher schedule than with the Rockets. I think the Rockets to me is championship or bust for this team. So them to come out and to play the way they are playing right now, and I don't even blame really the Rockets. Everybody's blaming Melo too for this Rockets, just the way Rockets play. I don't even think it's Melo, man. If you look at the way Harden has been playing too, like I said, that chemistry shit earlier when that Paul fight and all that shit, it just messed up the chemistry of him already. And Harden, man, he's a turnover guy right now. Just like he dribbles way too much ISO. You can't do that shit no more, man. You got to figure out how to play team ball. And D'Antoni got to figure out how to make this team play team ball. The ISO shit, figure out some defense, figure out something. They got to put it together soon and put it together fast because this Rockets team, man, they can fuck around and be like a 6 or 7 seed in the West, man, if they don't pick up their shit. But I agree with you here, though, Jay. Like you said, the Blazers, when they were losing, they came home and had to get a victory. I was thinking that same way, too, thinking that the Rockets would have to come here and get a victory. But 6.5 is kind of high to me. That's why I stayed off of it. I just can't bet nothing on the side. I am going to take the first quarter, though, because I do have that written down over here. I do want to give the first quarter out, though. First quarter over 54, Blazers and Rockets. I'm also on the first half. I haven't made a play on the full game yet. What you just said, too, Jay, about how they not scoring and shit. That's why one of the reasons why I'm taking the over tonight, because I expect them to score points, and the Blazers are going to make you score points. The last time I met, too, Nurkic had 22, Lillard had 22, I think McCollum had 19. The Blazers could score, and the Rockets are going to have to score. That's why they're not winning games right now. They're not scoring, and they're turning the ball over. So I agree with you here. Rockets win, but I just came back neither team right now tonight. I can't put my money on Rockets covering 6.5, 7 points, and I don't want the Blazers to lose by 9, 10 points, you know what I mean, tonight in Houston.
Right, yeah, it's a real tough one to call because, to be honest, I could definitely see Houston maybe winning by 4 or 5. That's why it's so scary. I mean, 6.5 is a little scary. They got to win by 7 points. They pretty much have to dominate the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it. If you favor by 7, then I'm pretty much thinking that you have to be up by 10 points. You know what I'm saying? In the fourth quarter, you don't want no backdoor shot. It take as a late 3 or something, and then I done seen all type of stuff, man. But that's a bunch of points. They pretty much would have to come in here and pretty much blow out the Blazers, but it's very possible. Maybe want to look at the Rockets first quarter. They should come out playing, you know what I'm saying, to win. If we're gonna be able to tell real quick if the Rockets came to play tonight. You know what I'm saying? So they should come out in the first quarter playing with, you know what I'm saying, tenacity, intensity, playing like they need to win this game, have to win this game. And so, I mean, if you got the right player out there, you got Paul out there, you know what I'm saying, lock up on Lillard. I'm not too worried about CJ. You know what I'm saying? You can put Tucker on him. So we all know, you know what I'm saying, you stop them, contain them. You put Capella on Nurkic, man, they could have a nice night. I could see the Rockets having a nice night versus the Blazers. It was just too many points for me to take them. But I would definitely, if I was you guys, I would definitely look at their Rockets first quarter. They should come out firing, man. And, I mean, maybe we'll look at the game from there as far as in play or second half. But their first quarter, they should come out and win their first quarter by at least 3 or 4 points.
No doubt, no doubt. And you gotta wait till we get to it, big guy Bubba. We can't mess up the show processes to scream out bets. We go down the order, brother. So if you want to hang around, man, I know you said you about to hop on a flight, but shit, I fly all the time, man. You know you're going to get in your seat. You're going to take off in about 15, 20 more minutes, so you'll be all right, man. Hang in there with us and get these bets. But I'm looking at the at Q Peso saying he like Rockets first quarter. Yeah, that first quarter is sitting at -2. And what Jay just said too, you just make some points, man, that make me really like the over, like first quarter as well, even more. What you saying the Rockets gonna get up to a nice start and they want to come out, especially with Eric in the lineup, man. They should be able to move a little bit faster and do something. I expect him to also have a decent night as well since he's starting tonight. When I see some points coming early from this team, and the Blazers, they don't shy away from scoring either. The Blazers are going to attack. They're going to shoot their threes still. Even if you like the Blazers down, the Blazers are still going to find a way to get free on the perimeter and knock down a couple threes and do what they have to do. So I like the first quarter over 54. And that's it, man. First quarter 54, full game. Not full game, but first half over 107.5. And let me see what the chat is saying about this game, too, besides Q Peso. Q Peso said first quarter. I see Aaron saying Blazers +7. I know Ski said Blazers +6.5. Yesterday on the show, I heard a few people saying Blazers as well. They're screaming Blazers. And even in our little chat, we have a couple of guys that saying Blazers. I mean, I want my Blazers to win. Don't get it twisted. I want the Blazers to come out and just straight up win. I want them to cover tonight. And I mean, I'm not opposed to them. If I had a choice, though, if I had a gun to my head, what Pete and Jimmy say, you know what I'm saying, Jay Money, I would have to take the Blazers in the points here. I would have to take the Blazers in the points here. That'd be the way I would play. It's just hard for me to back a Houston team -7 points. You know what I mean? It's just hard for me to back that. But we've seen some covers in the NBA. You know what I mean? With teams with injuries out, people being out, and they still cover games. Like shit, Celtics was a prime example yesterday. They came through and covered a game, but the Celtics bench is way deeper than a Houston's bench. So not the same kind of scenario, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'll go on record. I'll put this on my Twitter, man. I'll go on record and say that my lean and my pick on this game is Rockets -6.5. So there you go. I mean, it's a bunch of points, but it could be a bunch of points for a reason. The Blazers aren't the same team on the road. If I had a gun to my head, my pick that I would put on the Twitter, I would say Rockets -6.5. No play on the total. So Rockets first quarter and full game.
No doubt. I'm looking at this Villanova game right now too, man. They're keeping it close, man. Penn probably will just cover tonight. I want them to win. They may cover. But you know, college basketball, man, that's a game a second. One game, one half, and a whole different game the second half. So that shit's flip flop. They could be hanging in right now, and Villanova can just turn around and shit go up on a 15-0 run, and it's game over from there. So this game is different. It's an interesting game over there, that college game. Don't mean to change the pace. Just trying to be a filler right now, feel some time. But we got this next game, Jay. I don't think this game is even really discussable right here, man. Is that a word, discussable? If it ain't, shit, I just made up one. But Phoenix Suns, bro, they just got a victory, bro. They just beat the Mavs by 21 points. I just don't see how anybody could take the Suns, bro. The Suns haven't won back-to-back games all year. The Rockets, they was on that road trip. They lost to Utah, lost to the Lakers, and then they had them at home themselves. You know what I mean? Utah and LA came over there. They just lost to the Spurs in San Antonio. The Spurs lost to the Suns. Matter of fact, I think. They lost to them 116-96, and then they beat them after that 120-90. Both these games were in Phoenix, so this is the first time these guys are going to be playing in San Antonio too, man. I expect San Antonio to get it done tonight. I like the Spurs first half and full game. I just don't see how the Suns could make it competitive. I mean, this is a pop. I always say about a pop team, but this right here is the perfect way for the Spurs to get on that little win streak. They done won their last two. Let's get 3 in a row, 4 in a row. They want to start building some momentum right here. So I expect them to just come out there and just hammer this Suns team. And we see the Suns can barely score. We done seen 9-point quarters from this team a few times already this year. This team has a hard time scoring, especially late.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I tweeted out, man. I mean, even in the Sarius games, man, I still can find a little play, man. The Suns, so we got to look at it, man. They beat the Spurs by 20 points, bro. On the 14th, on November 14th, Phoenix beat them by 20 points in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? The game wasn't close, bro. They was on the Spurs the whole time. Well, the Spurs made a little run, but then the Suns just went right back to busting their ass. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty tough. The Suns surprised a lot of people last night. It was a bunch of people on the Clippers yesterday. I mean, you would look at it and would think that the Clippers are to play. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I mean, I wasn't betting them. I wasn't betting them almost double-digit favorites on the road, even though the Suns suck. But the Suns played a damn good game and even took them into overtime. But their overtime is definitely going to help them. I mean, going to hurt them tonight, man. So, I mean, you gave it your all last night. You almost won the game. You end up losing by 4 in overtime, you know what I'm saying, a real tight game. And then you go to the Spurs. You fly to San Antonio, you know what I'm saying, a pissed-off Spurs team that had won 2 straight, trying to get back into the groove. And they're going to remember that 20-point loss, you know what I'm saying, they're at home. I'm not taking the Spurs tonight. I can't take them minus 12 and a half. They should blow the Suns out here. But I could – this is a tough one to call from a size standpoint because I could definitely see the Spurs winning somewhere around 10 points or something, which would really piss everybody off. But I've seen the Spurs do this time and time again, just do enough to win, and the Suns can still score. Even though they suck, they can still score. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how they can always keep you in the game, even though you don't play defense. But if you come out making buckets or they hitting their threes, if they're missing Jamal Crawford tonight, I definitely wouldn't be on them. But he was questionable last time I saw it. But I'm on the under in this one, man, especially with the Suns coming off that overtime game. The Spurs going to play defense, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the Suns having that good of an offensive night as they did before that. Before last night, they were scoring 98, 86, 105, you know what I'm saying? 96, 85, 99. Come on, man, give me the under. 217 and a half. I like the under in this game, man. This was really the only play that I like today on this little small card. This is pretty much my best bet of the day, to be honest with you. Give me the under in this game.
Yeah, like I said, last time they played, it was 116-96. That's what 112 points right there. I mean, 212 points that first game. And then the next game it was 210 points, 120-90. So it's in that 217 and a half. I'm not understanding why it's up more. We've seen the Suns not scoring whatsoever, so I don't see why the total's up. Unless they like it happened the other day to us when we said I didn't think that game was gonna go over between the Suns game as well, but it went over because forget who the fuck they played, but they went over the total. It was the Celtics. Celtics went over it by itself for us, you know what I mean? So that's probably why the total's sitting at 217 and a half. But I can feel you there. I'm just going to ask you about the total too, but I can feel you why you're on that under. I mean, they played 2 times this year, so and I expect the Spurs to, I already know what they got to do against this team, especially being at home. And they just got done playing a game last night, like you said, went to OT. And the Clippers are a defensive team as well. Even though they didn't really show too much of it last night, they are a defensive team, and so is the Spurs. The Spurs are as well. So I agree with you there, Jay, on the under 217 and a half. What about the first half total? The first half total is sitting at 110 and a half. Would you support that as well? The 110 and a half?
Nothing but unders in this game, bro. So you can put me down for under first half and under full game. I don't see that many points being scored. Like you said, they already played twice. Neither one of them have went over this total. Both of those totals were set at 213 and a half, and the first one went to 210. The next one went to 202, 212. So you know what I'm saying? That both of those games went under, and I think that and I'm pretty sure Booker was in both of those. I'm pretty sure he was in the last. I don't know about the first, and I had to check closer, but it doesn't matter, bro. In this game, I like the under, man. I'm sorry, no Booker. If they don't have Jamal Crawford just tonight, it doesn't seem like a big name, whatever. But I mean, he's a nice little 14, 15 points tonight. Whether he's off the bench or starting for them. So that's going to be another takeaway. I know TJ Warren going to be pissed off because he got ejected real early in that game last night. So that's one of the players. That's why some of these times it'd be tricky, man. Because even though they're off a back-to-back, TJ Warren, he still should come out pretty fair. So you never know, man. The Spurs, if they come out playing lethargic and stuff and don't take the Suns highly, they could let them hang around. But the Spurs, in theory, they should blow them out by like 20-plus here. It shouldn't even be close. You know what I'm saying? It should just absolutely throttle the Suns here. And I hope they don't put up too many points on them, but I don't see the Suns get to 100 points in this game. Give me the under first half and full game.
Yeah, I'm looking. Jamal is still a game time decision. I mean, it's the Suns team. You're right. Jamal is Jamal. Well, he's in the 40s, but every person right now is vital to a Suns team who needs scoring from someplace. Like we said, Bridges isn't really holding up to his end of the bargain, you ask me right now. As for Josh Jackson, he just cannot find a jumper. He needs to really find a jumper. That's what I will be doing every day after games, before games. Just shooting jumpers, man. That's all I will be doing all day long, working on my rotation, working on my shot, coming off the screens and being able to pull up and do something. He has to start knocking down those shots for his team. They're struggling right there in that position, especially from no scoring from him. So he has to start stepping it up some way, somehow. But I don't see that happening tonight. I think Rudy Gay, DeRozan, and even Forbes, man, have a great night tonight. Especially, I think Forbes has one of the better nights for this Spurs team tonight, if you really ask me. I like it, man. I'm on Spurs first half. I'm going to take – you think I should take full game, J Money, but take the full game and parlay that shit with the Blazers? not parlay it with the Blazers, but the money line teaser it with the Blazers. Maybe a 5 point teaser. Get the Blazers up to 11.5. Bring the Spurs on down to 8.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Like I said, I'm not messing with the size. The Spurs should definitely cover this, especially I was already kind of looking at them before the game went to OT. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it went to OT, I'm sorry, that really hurts the Suns. And y'all have to look at that, man. OT, overtime game, back to back with travel. Pretty tough, man. It's pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say something about Josh Jackson, man. I mean, he's so highly touted coming out of Kansas. I don't think he did that win well at Kansas, to be honest with you. So he come out. I think he should have probably stayed at least one more year, man. A lot of these college players really what pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? They come out so early. You're not even that cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all ready to get paid and stuff, and you don't want a career-ending injury, but come on, man. Try to develop yourself or something. Then you come to the NBA and you absolute trash, bro. Like, you're not even relevant. You know what I'm saying? You're getting paid to play basketball, and you can't go and practice on your jump shot. I'm finna go to the gym right after the show and go practice on my shot. I'm not getting paid shit. Y'all getting paid millions of dollars, man. It just don't make sense to me, man. If I was an NBA player, I'd have to make 1,000 shots a day, man, or something. You getting paid all this money. I mean, you got off days, all that. You know what I'm saying? People be out shopping, clubbing, all that. You should be working on your shot. You get a bigger contract extension. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't make sense to me. But he's definitely the prime example of why some of these kids need to stay in college, if not the whole 4 years, at least 3. You know what I'm saying? I think if I'm not mistaken, Josh Jackson was a one and done, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2 years max. But it's looking like he should have stayed all 4 years.
Yeah, he should. He definitely should have stayed. That's one of the ones who should have stayed, as well as the Fultz. So like those the two players that should have actually stayed in college. You know what I mean? And do their thing. Ski said, "Don't tease them." No, I won't tease them. It was just a suggestion. You know what I mean? To make some more money. You know, I'll be out here trying to get a bag every single day. I gotta get a bag and bring it back home. And then Muhammad said, "Can we just get on to the next game, bro? We got a show to fill, bro. We are just gonna run through our shit real quick so you can get up out of here, make your bets, and leave us alone. We got a show to fill. We trying to keep an audience. So yeah, man, you gotta have patience, bro, because you gotta have patience with me, man. You gotta have patience with me, because I'll fuck around talking about something else just so I don't get a game out right now. You know what I mean? But just have patience, bro. Let's just get to it, man. We trying to put on a show for y'all, man. Just come in here, be polite. Don't rush us, man. We just chill. Just get some knowledge, man. And we learn it from the chat. We learn it from y'all. Learn from us. We learn it from y'all. That's all it is. Nova second half -6. You like that, Jay?
You said which one? You said who?
Nova second half -6.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. That's my bad, bro. That's what I was looking at on my phone right now, because I was seeing people in the chat talking about it. Yeah, I already told you, bro. If they down at the half, I think they come back and win this game. I'm not saying they cover a 7, but this is the type of game that, I mean, Villanova was down 14-2 early, bro. They already weathered the storm. You know what I'm saying? They already pretty much took Penn's best shot. You got to blow teams out like this, bro. You can't let them come back. So they took the momentum, pretty much came back down by 4. They got second half -6. I got the Villanova money line. I would take Villanova second half in this one, bro. I think they come back and win this game. If you take them second half -6, they mean they need to win by 3. So I like Villanova second half, man. I think they come back and win this game. They already took Penn's pretty much best punch. They're gonna come back and dominate the second half.
Yeah, and I have nothing. I have nothing for it because I'm already on Penn full game. So I mean, hey, a lot of people in the chat agree with you. Everybody like the second half Nova. I see Daniel talking about a money line parlay Nova second half Spurs in Houston. That's not bad at all. I like the Spurs. What are you doing? The Spurs with the points? I hope. Or are you taking them at that 1-13? That's fucked up. That's a high ass number right there, if you ask me. But I hope it's money line. And let's get on to this next game, Jay. Let's get on. We move on to the next game. We got the Raptors and Clippers, man. We got, like I said, we got 30 minutes left. We got a small card today. Tomorrow we got the heavy card, man. Spurs. Not Spurs, but Raptors, Clippers, man. I'll let you start this one off. I'm going to look up and see if Kawhi is even in yet. Have they said some shit yet while you break us down?
Yeah, I see Ninja 13 saying Suns money line. So if the Suns do win today, we got to come back and give Ninja 13 his props. I don't fucking see it happening, but hey, it's perfectly possible. It's a few people in the chat that didn't call some big upsets. I'm not sure if you was the guy that called the Suns upset when they beat the Celtics, but it's very possible, but I don't think it's happening. If you do like the Rockets, I know the game from the start, it just dropped down to 6. So it's probably late money coming on the Blazers. I still like the Rockets in this game, man. I'm sorry. Call me crazy, but I guess I'm going contrarian on this one, because you would think to take the Blazers, but at home, I think the Rockets going to get back on the track in this one. So, I mean, I could be wrong. The Rockets could barely win by 2 points or something. but I think they're gonna come out and play hard this game. Rockets really like the Rockets in the first quarter. This Toronto and Clippers game, this is one of the fuckery games, man. I mean, it's a tough game, especially for the Clippers. They're coming off that game last night. Who they didn't think that it would be that hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they didn't. So they came out playing them tough from the get go. You know what I'm saying? The Suns were up in that game, so I'm sure the Clippers didn't see that. This is a tough one for Toronto. They probably, even though this is why I say it's some late fuckery, because they questioned Leonard and stuff. They know they got this pretty much this next game, this back-to-back versus the Warriors. I could totally see them sitting Kawhi Leonard here. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they lost 2 straight, so you would think that they would want to get back to the win column. But they know that it's a pretty big game against Golden State tomorrow. So that's why I'm staying away from this game. You don't know what you're gonna get from Toronto. They should want to come out and win and not lose 3 straight. But then they got Golden State tomorrow back to back. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna be one I'm gonna watch so that I can have a play for the game tomorrow. I hope Toronto come out and play it, give it their all, where I could be on Golden State tomorrow.
Yeah, man, this is a tough one too, bro, for me as well, especially with the injury. We saw what happened with Giannis the other day. They didn't even tell us he wasn't playing till the game went off, and he didn't play because his neck hurt. I know the coach is in there because his mom passed away, so he's not there. So the assistant coach is coaching the team, but he said earlier that Kawhi was going to play. But I can't listen to what the assistant coach is going to tell me. I mean, the head coach could call him, but man, no, I don't want to play tonight. For the key reason why you said that, getting ready to play Golden State. That's going to be something we won't know until the game kick off. When we see the line dropping, so that might be a telltale sign saying that no, Kawhi will be out there tonight. But I also even think even without Kawhi playing, that these Raptors can still get it done, especially with the line dropping. I tried to advise people earlier who had asked me about that game. I told them, wait, don't take it. Just don't take the game right now. Just stay off of it. You know what I mean? Shit, a lot of people who wanted the Raptors early, I think they got them at 4 or 4.5 like that. I said just wait because you don't know what's going to happen with Kawhi. And this game is sitting at 3 right now on my book on William Hill. Totals at 221. I like the under in this game as well, seeing that the Clippers played last night in the overtime game. Both of these teams do play decent defense. And especially if Kawhi does not play or if he does play, I don't see them trying to put too much strain on him with a bruised hip or whatever he's dealing with right now. I support the under in this game, bro.
Yeah. I didn't even look at the total. To be honest with you, I don't like this game at all. If I was looking at it, I would like the under as well because I'm also seeing that Lou Williams. I'm pretty sure he's not going to play. He's an older player. He didn't return last night. I don't have the latest update, but he did injure his hamstring. You know what I'm saying? Look, when you get a little older, them injuries tend to linger a lot longer, especially a hammy. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out tonight. He shouldn't play tonight, even if it even feels all right. He should just rest up. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to fuck around, tear your hamstring or something. He's going to be out for the rest of the season. Like I say, Lou Williams kind of up there in age. He's still a good player, but you know what I'm saying? We know he's a little seasoned veteran or whatever. But if Lou Williams out tonight, they're definitely going to hurt the Clippers and it's going to hurt their scoring. Even though they still have other scorers out there, not a whole lot. They definitely need Lou Williams coming off the bench. He is one of the higher. I mean, for the past 6-7 years now, bro, Lou Williams have been pretty much the highest scorer off the bench. Not every single year, but he's been up there. And he done won a 6-man, you know what I'm saying, a year award a couple times. So that's going to be a big piece out of there. We know Lou Williams can start for most teams. Shit, he'll be starting on the fucking Suns. He'll be their star player, him and Booker. So they gonna miss Williams out there, and Raptors should come play some defense tonight. I think in games like this, even though they know they got Golden State the next night, they're gonna want to tune their defense up because they know they're gonna need it tomorrow. So I see them coming in having a defensive minded. Their past 5 games have went under with Toronto. So I see them trying to come in and get prepared, defensive minded, you know what I'm saying, for Golden State tomorrow. So I would endorse that under right along with you.
Yeah, I definitely like that under. And I'm looking at the money line for this Raptors game. It's sitting at 150. I don't want to let it juice on it. So, you know what? I will jump on the Raptors, not knowing if Kawhi's playing or not. I don't think we need him at all, but I'd rather take the 3 and take the 4.5 that I had sitting on my book earlier. So I just saved myself a 1.5. I'm jumping on the Raptors, man, -3. I want to take them first half, but I seen how the Seamers play a little bit first half. So I'm just going to take them -3 for the full game. I think they pull this game out. Even if the game is close at the end, I still see maybe a couple little last-minute free throws to get us over that 3 mark. So that's an official play for me, man. Raptors -3 and the under 221 in this game. Anything on the first quarters for you? Anything you like in the first quarter, the first half?
No, nothing at all in the first quarter on this one. Like I say, I was going to totally stay away from it, but I do like that under with you. You can count me in on that under with you. That's my only play on this game. It's a real tough one. Especially seeing that the situation with Toronto, it's too fishy. But they could definitely come out and win. To be honest with you, especially with the Clippers coming out flat last night. I saw somebody saying in the chat they were probably looking ahead to this game. It very well could be, but the Raptors are off 2 losses too, so they're gonna be pretty pissed about that. But you never know where their head's gonna be, especially with them playing Golden State the next night. They should want to come out here and get this win. Tough one to call. Give me the under, man.
Yeah, I forgot the Raptors are off a loss too. That was a game. That was when on Saturday or Friday? Was that Friday? The last time the Raptors played?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
off two
they
straight
lost.
losses, so they're gonna be.
Yeah.
They lost to the Brooklyn. They lost to Brooklyn in overtime, and then they lost to the Bucks 2 days ago.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yep. Man, tomorrow they play Warriors. Yeah, that's gonna be something right there, bro. That's gonna be something right there. So I'm with you though, but I'm on Raptors. Let me see what the chat's saying. Drew said, what y'all think about Furman covering? I'm not on that Furman game. You on that Furman game? Well, Furman was minus 13 earlier. I'm not on that game at all, but I'll look into it real quick when J Money, unless J Money got something on that Furman game. Ski said he on Raptors first quarter full game. I think Red Girl says she's on the Blazers. Underdog Ruiz. No, not underdog, but MN Nice. He said he took the Clippers team total under. Seemed like the play, especially if Lou was out. So, yeah, he let the team total under. So that falls in line as well with the under in this game. So I like that shit, Lou. What else? Pitt be telling the Red Girl to hedge because she took the Blazers. And he thinking that the Rockets going to cover. But, yeah, man, we can jump on some college real quick again, man. We already ran through these little 3 games. So, shit, we can talk a little bit more. We might be able to get out of here early, too, man. So, you got some shit for tomorrow? You got some college stuff you want to talk about? Anything else? Because this college card to me really ain't the best college card. The NBA card really ain't the best card either, man. Today's one of the days, man. Sit back, make a couple little bets, try to stack some money for tomorrow. That's all it's about today.
Yeah, this is a super light card. Like I said, I'm gonna watch that. I need to watch that Raptors and Clippers game, see the way that the Raptors are playing for their Golden State game tomorrow. That's the things that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? When it's a team that's on the back-to-back, I like to watch them in their first game, see how they're playing, see how their mindset was, see if they done melded in quickly, you know what I'm saying, ready for the next game, or see if they playing really hard, given that they're all, it should come out flat the next night. So I will watch, if I was you guys, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to bet on the Golden State game tomorrow, I will watch the Raptors and Clippers game tonight. You know what I'm saying? That should give you a lot of insight on how they're going to play tomorrow. If they come out flat, you might want to get on them. If they playing really hard, you know what I'm saying, and giving it their all, everybody out there tired of shit, look at the minutes. You know what I'm saying? You might want to take Golden State tomorrow. But just a late college play, you know what I'm saying? I know this one is real against the grain, but it is a sharp-ass pick, man. I'm telling you. Me personally, I took New Mexico on the money line. I know everybody is on Colorado. It's a good pick. You know what I'm saying? You would think that Colorado should come here and win this game, but I'm not laying the points on the road with Colorado. New Mexico been playing terrible lately, but they are back at home. You know what I'm saying? The home court advantage is real big in college basketball. I didn't even take the points. I took New Mexico on the money line. So y'all can tell me you can take the money line, you can take it with the points, but just know that the money percentages is going towards New Mexico's way, even with 66% of the public on Colorado. So that should tell you something.
And then no one said Rockets in the slump, blaming on Carmelo. Carmelo is not the reason why the Rockets are in the slump, bro. I don't know how many times we can say that. Carmelo is not the reason. What's the reason now when Carmelo's not there and the Rockets was just lost 3 in a row? Was that Melo's fault as well? Bro, that's not Melo's fault, bro. That don't make no sense. I don't see how Melo's the reason why, bro. You want to blame anybody, don't blame Melo. Blame the damn GM. Blame the people who traded people, let people walk away and then re-sign them. That's who you blame. You don't blame Melo for that and the goddamn dog barking. What's he barking about? What's wrong with him? Yeah, get him, see what's wrong. Probably done bitching. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He was yapping and stuff. But yeah, you can't blame Melo. And my bad, threw me off. Hey, somebody said New Mexico under 165. Michael did. I'll look into that too, Mike. You like the under? Jay, 165, New Mexico?
Yeah, I was looking at that. I didn't play the under for the simple fact. Look, here's the thing, man. If New Mexico is gonna win the game, they're gonna have to play defense. That's their fucking problem. They haven't been playing no defense. That's why you see the total at 160-some points. It ain't because of Colorado. It's for New Mexico, bro. They haven't been playing no defense. I mean, if you look at the quotes coming out from the coach, that's all they really been practicing on. So they should come out tonight. You know what I'm saying? After a few losses, after getting blown out. You know what I'm saying? In a few games, they got blown out versus New Mexico State twice already this year. You know what I'm saying? So. And then they they just lost against St. Mary's, so they got blown out by 25 in that one. But they coming off two terrible losses, coming back to the house. They should want to play defense tonight, man. It's a tough one to call, but I would have to lean the under. But I think New Mexico go get back on track tonight, and I think they win straight up. So I would say, put me down for New Mexico money line and the under.
Al Frank said if Colorado loses tonight, it's Carmelo's fault. If the Blazers lose, it's Melo's fault. Shit. Then if the Raptors lose tonight, let's blame Melo too. It's Melo's fault too. Shit. Melo, he the fault for everything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell my lady that next time she yelling at me for something, don't blame me. That's Melo did that. Blame Melo. You know what I mean? Melo the reason for everything. You know what I mean? Use him for the excuse for every single thing. No, but hey, let's talk about some games for tomorrow though, Jay. And before we get up out of here, man. Pistons and the Hornets, bro. I don't think Blake is playing tomorrow. I saw he was still game time for tomorrow. So if Blake Griffin does not play, I will be hopping on the Hornets tomorrow. Another game I want to ask you about, since we're on this topic, they play today. The Blazers play the Grizzlies tomorrow, man. I think that'd be a spot for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are a way better team at home as well. Blazers off a back-to-back, depending on how this game goes with Houston. And this game with Houston, like we expect points. I expect it to be an up and down the court type of game with the Blazers and the Rockets tonight. So Memphis might be a nice look tomorrow. You got a thought on that game?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about tomorrow because I don't want y'all to get all the plays today, man. Then feel like y'all ain't got to watch tomorrow, man. Come back and tune in. We're going to have some good plays. If anything, I'll touch on all four of the early games since we're not really going on early just yet, starting till Monday. If I'm going to touch on, I'll touch on the four ones. I am with you on that one, though. I would definitely lean towards the Grizzlies, especially seeing how they play defense. They should be able to. I feel like if you play a good defense versus the Blazers, that's how you beat them. So the Grizzlies definitely fit the bill to beat Portland tomorrow, minus the small points. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming off the back-to-back. So I want to see how Portland plays tonight. If they get absolutely blown out, they might change my perception of the game. But as of now, I like the Grizzlies in it. If you want to talk about some of the early games. Yeah, Detroit, if they're missing Griffin, that's really going to hurt against Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? I know they've been losing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they're tired of losing. But if they're missing Griffin, it's tough because Charlotte scores a lot of points. But I would probably lean towards the under now. When Griffin scores too many points, that's a bunch of points for them to be missing. You know what I'm saying? They will turn into a much more defensive team and slower offense. That's one I would be looking at. I was looking at the Knicks' favorite on the road versus the Cavaliers. That's a tough one. I'll probably look at that one because you probably have a team.
That's my game.
What you about to say?
That's the game I like right there already, bro. That's one of my favorite ones already. The Knicks versus the Cavs tomorrow, especially we hear in the news that Thompson's gonna be out for a month, bro. Then I'll let you go ahead and get on that, but I like that though. Right,
exactly. I mean, you have a team here with a new coach who wants to win, especially you're in a tough environment in New York. You know what I'm saying? In New York, they want you to win damn near every game. It's hard to tank in cities like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's early in the season. I know their record looks terrible, but they were playing good ball at one point. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have their star player in right now. So to be honest, I can't see the Knicks tanking for the simple fact that they have a new coach and he's not going to want to just come out. You know what I'm saying? They might fuck around talking about firing him or something if he come out having a terrible season. Yeah, I mean, which I know GM sometimes tell the coaches, hey, look, you need to sit certain players wood. They look like they're doing that. You got me a team with their first coach, you know what I'm saying, that needs all the wins they can get against a team that's probably tanking with, you know what I'm saying, players going out left and right. I would have to take the Knicks in this one. I'm not a fan of taking them on the road, especially not a road favorite, but I feel like they're favored for a reason, man. Knicks are probably the play tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I like that one.
Exactly. What's up, Sonny Vega coming on in here, man? Everybody who tuned in late. Let me run down. You want to give them what the plays you already have for today, Jay? And I hit them with what I already took before we touch it. I want to talk about the Bucks Pacers, but you want to give them what plays you already have right now for today?
Yeah, let's see. The only thing I'm on today, so I would say I'm endorsing the Rockets minus the 6, minus 6.5. And when I first said it was minus 6.5, so we can go on that. You know what I'm saying? Even though it dropped down to minus 6, I'm definitely on that Suns and Spurs under the 217. That's my favorite play of the day by far. And I also like that Toronto and Clippers game under. It's kind of tough. I mean, the Clippers are coming off the back-to-back, but this should be a defensive game. The Raptors getting ready should be trying to tune up their defense to play Golden State tomorrow. And Lou Williams being out is definitely going to help that under. It's already went down 4 points, so it's looking like that's a damn good play. The side on that was pretty tough. I was on some basketball games. I guess the only one y'all can really get on now is New Mexico. So, I mean, I'm endorsing New Mexico. I took them on the money line. You can take them with the points if you want, but I think they win straight up and also lean towards the under in that game.
Yeah, and as for me, if you guys caught it, I know the game kicked off, but I'm on the first quarter over 54. I look back at it, it was at 53 with the Blazers and the Rockets. I'm also on the first half over 107. and I didn't pull the trigger with the full. No, yeah. I'm on the full game as well. I'm on the Blazers Rockets over as well, 220. So 221 actually and a half. I'm on the Blazers over. I'm also on. I got my notes over here, but I got my bets over here. Hold on, let me get my bets back. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. I'm on the Raptors -3. I'm on the Spurs first half, and I'm on the Spurs full game. I know my man Jay Money's on the under 217 and a half in that game. I just may tail him in that game, and I'm also on the under in the Raptors Clippers game, 221 and a half. Spurs, real quick. Yeah, my first half Spurs line is -6.5. Well, 7.5. I think I got 7 earlier, but it's at 7.5 now. It went up. Let me go to my shit. Yeah, I got 6.5 earlier. It's at 7.5, so that's a whole point. I wouldn't tell you guys to get that now, but it's the Suns, man. The Spurs should come out there and just kick their ass tonight. It's the Suns, but we've seen what the Suns have been doing. They put on the game last night, but they're on a back-to-back. They don't have the bodies. They don't have the personnel for it. They don't have the leadership, the chemistry. It's the old team, too. Old team and young team and guys who can't shoot. No leadership over there for this Suns team. So I think the Spurs run away with it tonight. And that's my plays. And as for college, I'm on Denver. Everybody know I'm on Penn right now. I hopped on Big Man and what's his name show, Blackjack Fletcher show yesterday. I asked Big Man a question on the phone. He also endorsed Penn. So I got my fingers crossed that Penn come through and pull it and win this game. I know a lot of you guys in chat have Villanova to win this game and also have Villanova second half. So I hate seeing any of you guys lose, anybody lose, you know what I mean? Shit, but it got to be one of us. It's either going to be y'all or it's going to be me. So I mean, I hope to God it ain't me today because I want this Penn State cover. Even though I bet it pretty small, I still want this Penn State cover. Penn cover, I mean. So let's Pennsylvania cover. So let's get it, man. I had nothing else to add, Jay. I'm pretty much done with the day, bro. I don't have nothing else to give to people. I mean, I pretty much gave all the plays out. We have a small card, and that's it, bro. You got something else you want to leave them with? You got some other gems you want to talk about? If not, man, we can get up out of here early today.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else today. To be honest with you, y'all can follow me on Twitter, man. J Money is money. If y'all have any questions, anything, I'm gonna start tweeting out more plays. You know what I'm saying, on my full card. What I'm gonna really start doing after the show, I'm gonna tweet out everything that I mentioned on the show. You know what I'm saying? I had a guy saying earlier, how could you say this? You know what I'm saying? If there was an early game, say, man, if you want all the plays, bro, you're gonna have to hit me up on Twitter. We are starting next week. We're gonna go on early. So for everybody that's been complaining about these early plays, we're gonna fix that here pretty soon. So y'all ain't gonna have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? We should have a whole lot more followers. I'm finna go hit the gym, man. If anybody talking about some hooping, man, look, I would take anybody's money. Anybody trying to ball, man. So 101, 25, whatever you want to do. We do 2-on-2, but y'all better have that money ready, man. If you're in another state, hey, man, we might work something. I'll take a day out from work, go up there, get on y'all boys, man. So I'm real nice on that court, man. I'm finna go work on my game right now. I might be trying to go to the league or something one day, man. So that's all we got for today, man. It's a little light card. We're going to get back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, well, Jay Money about to go hit the gym, you know what I mean, because he's still balling and all that. You know what? I'm about to go hit the dispensary, you know what I mean? He may ball you on the table, but I'll smoke you on the table in a heartbeat. So I'm about to go hit the dispensary, come back home, hop on this PS4, play this new Blackout, because it just updated with some new stuff on it. So I'm about to go play some Blackout on Call of Duty. Like I said, you got PS4 too? Hit me up. I got Madden. I got Hoop. I got Red Dead Redemption 2. I got all the games you can name except for WWE Wrestling, which I will be going to buy tomorrow because I love playing my wrestling and playing my Royal Rumbles. But that's a whole nother story, a whole other topic. I am a gamer as well. I love my games. But yes, sir. And Jay, when you come to Vegas, man, we're going to have to hit a gym though, man. You know what I mean? I may not be able to run up and down full court the whole time, but we can play a half court game, play some crunch, play something, you know what I mean? I might have to drop a few on you, but I'm pretty sure you could dunk though. I'll be patting the backboard on your ass. Don't get it twisted. I could pat. I can't dunk, but I can pat.
Yeah, you better bring one thing I can say about anybody playing me, man. You better bring your defense. That's the only thing I say. I'm not super cocky, man, but I don't take too many L's. You know what I'm saying? So you better get your shots in, man. You better get your get your Josh Jackson on. You know what I'm saying? You better get in that gym and get them shots ready, boy, because I play defense too, bro. But yeah, we can hoop anytime. Anybody want to hoop, man. I don't care where you at. Y'all want to come to Dallas, y'all stay in Dallas anytime, anywhere, man. I keep the ball and the hoop shoes in the car, man. I come straight from work and come get on your ass.
No doubt. And my man Joey left his PSN. Hey, y'all leave your PSNs. If you hit me up on Twitter, man, leave your PSN in my DM, man. I hit y'all, I add y'all, you know what I mean? We could run some games and do whatever, you know what I mean? Bullshit talk, sports on there and whatnot. I actually sometimes I like to get on my PS4, put my headphones on, and I'll be watching NBA. I'm watching football. I'm talking to my guys just from my PlayStation Network about sports while we just sitting there in the chat. So I mean, always cool to come and do all that, man, and check me out. Plus, I know my man skiing here as well. He be on his 2K. I be seeing him, you know what I mean? So he got his little thing going. And real quick before we do get up out of here, man, prayers to Red Girl. I know she was going through some stuff with her pops. I'm sorry, here bring it up again a little while ago, man. So prayers to you, Red Girl, to your pops. I mean, hopefully he gets better and everything works out for you and your family. Also, what else we missing in the chat? Yeah, my man Joey as well. Joey, make sure y'all follow Joey Ruiz on Twitter, man. He had dropped the European football basketball play for us tomorrow, man. So Joey, man, hit him up again with that play. Make sure y'all hit up Joey and get that play. And I'm done, man. We're done. If I have any plays from this Raptors game or Rockets game, Blazers first half or something, I'll tweet it out to you guys. It's a small card, so I'll be accessible tonight. Just hit me on Twitter. I'll just at me, and I'll respond. I don't really be in my DMs like that. That's why I said just at me. If you hit me in my DM, make sure you say, "Hey, King Rail, check your DM so I can find it," because a lot of them will go to the other message box. It's like your regular messages, the people you already talked to. Then my other one go to another box that I have to go accept or some other weird shit. I gotta figure out how to turn that off, but that's where they go. But I'm done, man. Jay, you want to tell them where to find you?
Yeah, man. Y'all find me on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney, man, all day, every day. You got any type of problem, any problem with me, anything, man, just hit me up. Let me know.
And I'm King Rail, man. This is King's Court. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a blessed night. Larry, you can get us out of here. Get us up out of here. Make sure everybody line shop at SBR. Get your best lines. Get your stuff. Make sure you guys tune into all the shows. Support everybody. Better yet, support each other. We're a community. You guys talk in the chat. You guys meet each other on Twitter. Like, follow, retweet. Let's keep it all family. Keep it all peaceful. Good luck, everybody. Everybody have a blessed night. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Doses.